Meet Soup 32, a devoted family man and a passionate fan of college football 25. His love for the game is matched only by his dedication to his family, leaving him with limited time to perfect his craft on the sticks. But today, he's taking the field in an epic class of strategy and grit. Navy's legendary Flexbone offense faces its toughest challenge to date, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Can Soup 32's pursuit of Flexbone mastery bring Navy one step closer to the college football playoff? Let's dive into this live gameplay analysis to see how the story unfolds. Strap in, because this is going to be a battle for the ages. Alright guys, so let's begin the film breakdown. And on play 1, we have Soup coming out in Flexbone normal versus a regular nickel front. And we get to this point and we'll pause it. And what I see right here is this end is crashing and he's looking at him. He's visually looking at him. So we know what the read should be in this situation. We have our wingback or wide back, however you want to call this guy. We have this guy coming from behind. And so this fullback is going to run into opposition right here. Boom. Once we get there, he gets caught up right here. And then we have a lot of space to do what we need to do. Get us some pretty good blocks versus Ohio State to start the game. This is really, really good and really, really important in a matchup like this, that you are getting chunk yarders like this and you're catching this guy off guard. And we'll continue. Boom. And we get there. He comes out on Flexbone normal again. I don't know what he's done with his depth chart so far, but we do know if we have our best athletes at wide receiver number 3 and wide receiver number 4, we can put them at the wingback position, which is especially important in regs and like road to the college football playoff, because teams like Air Force, Army, and Navy, they don't have a lot of athletes as it is. So you want to make sure the people who are going to be getting the ball a lot, i.e. this guy, and this guy, you want to make sure these are your best athletes on the field. And if that's not the case, you need to make the right adjustments in your depth chart to make sure that you're maximizing your talent on the field. I don't know if he's done that like thus far into the game, but just from knowing Navy's roster, I know that he's handicapping himself already. And so we'll play. Boom. We know it's inside veer. He's reading him. We might as well. We'll use yellow. This guy, he is looking at the fullback. But he's getting caught up. I've watched this. And so he's getting caught up at the line of scrimmage. And so it's really, really difficult. Oh, and we'll rewind that back a little bit. Boom. It's really, we get to this point and we're reading this guy again. This defensive end has eyes on the dive back, and we should, for all intents and purposes, be looking to keep this with the quarterback and then to take this out wide with our wide back, with our wing back. But because this guy is getting caught up so heavily, We know that, like, given it's not the worst option, especially after, my goodness, we'll play. Boom. That definitely should have been a keep situation. If he has the ball with the quarterback, we can look to get out here and get on the edge. And he doesn't have an athlete right here. So, I mean, he gives it to the fullback and he does what he needs to do. Soup comes out in Flexbone normal again. Personally, I like the idea of establishing a run out of this. This is really what I like to do, what I enjoy doing. And so we'll let the play run. Boom, inside veer again. This guy is crashing. He's looking at us. And this guy is important to me. So my eyes are on him. My eyes are squarely on him and what he's going to do. I don't know if Soup is given this right here, but what I would do is I would keep this with the quarterback and I would attack him and make him have to make a decision so I can either pitch the ball or cut up the field with my quarterback. And Soup got really lucky here. Super, super lucky. And we'll let this play run out. Soup got so lucky. He's getting hit right here. And he should fumble more times than not. Option King lit up. That doesn't really mean anything. He's getting blown up. At worst, he should just be eating this and living to play another down. At worst. He got super, super lucky right here. This guy's attacking you. This guy shed it immediately. And you try to pitch it. It's instinctual. I'm not blaming you. But you definitely got lucky on that. Option King Platinum lit up for you. Boom. This is our first play in Flexbone East. My favorite formation. The one thing I will say is this needs to be flipped. You want this tight end over here to the wide side. You want this guy over here. You want to flip this so you have as much room as possible to run your inside veer, to run your fullback dive, to run your halfback dive. You don't want to run your halfback dive into the short side of the field. You really want it to the wide side. That's optimal. I don't know why he's doing this so early in the game, but yeah, we'll see how this play materializes. Boom, fullback dive. I'm wrong. And the reason I know it's fullback dive is because everyone's down blocking. No one's being red. Like, no down block. I mean, this guy is eventually going to block him. 22 is going to go block this guy. I can't make out his number. And, you know, him for him. Him for him. He's supposed to get him. He's supposed to get him. He's on him. He's on him. He's on him. And then there's a receiver out here who's going to block him. And so what that means is, best case scenario, this fullback, number 46, should be attacking him. Let me put that in a different color. This guy should be attacking him. That's your one-on-one. That's what you want. Best case scenario is what would happen. Boom. Inside disruptor or option or whatever. Inside disruptor lit up for him. Boom. That guy missed the tackle. And we gained 3 yards, which isn't bad for someone blowing that up with inside disruptor. He comes out in this again, and I'm really irked by this because he's running it right into the short side. I need this flip. I really, really do. need this whole formation flip. I don't really have anything to add to this, but I just need I need Flexbone E's flip to the wide side. And I need our athletes in the game. I don't think he switches it the whole game. And that really irks me that the 96 speed person on our roster didn't touch the ball at all. That really irks me. Inside veer, triple option. And you know, because this guy's not blocking him anymore. It's like, you could tell that. Like, I mean, I went through, and obviously I have the indicator for you so you know what play it is. But this guy's being read. And this is why this is one of my favorite plays. Because if he's going to stay there and try to make sure the quarterback doesn't get out, he's on the backside of the play anyway. And so he's not going to affect us. He shouldn't adversely affect us. This guy is being read by me, technically. So, but I don't need to read him. I'm reading the front side. Boom, block, block, block. And this guy is either going to get him or him. I can't remember which. I was like, but look at that. 1, 2, 3. Boom. He's going to hit one of them. And so if I were to give it to the fullback, my job is to make one of these guys miss. Because the center is going to get one of them. And so boom, boom. So then we continue. And we get out. Inside disruptors lighting up. And so I definitely see that adversely affecting them. No. No. I'll let this run through. I'm trying to pause it at the right second. Come on. You need to ride this longer. You need to. You need to ride this out longer. You need to attack this guy and make him make a play. Make him make a play. But by pitching it so soon, you're not able, like, you're way too close. This is quarterback pitch relationship one-on-one. I was like, this is terrible. Like, one, he's too close. I was like, but you can't slow down because this guy's behind you. I was like, so I'm just running it out to the edge and I'm getting what I can get. I'm not pitching it 5 yards behind me. Look, we're behind the line of scrimmage as opposed to just getting outside leverage with my quarterback. And then we'll just let this play run through. It's just that simple. You have to make that safety make a play. I'm cutting right off of my tight end. And I'm either getting up here and hoping he gets in the way. I'm hoping this guy gets in his way. And I want to cut inside here and make him have to either go around or I'm trying to outrun his angle to get vertical. I'm probably not going to score because I have Navy, but in Dynasty, like, if you have a fast quarterback, I'm definitely cutting this up. Look, he's got a block. This is the guy you're supposed to make miss. And so if I need to cut inside, him, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. It needs to happen. But we make the pitch way too early. And we don't have our athletes out there. So we can't make a play anyway. I'm going to guess and say this is inside veer. Yep. He was thinking about audibling to wide back dive. I'm glad he didn't. I mean, I like inside veer every play. Honestly, I really do. And so we're going to play and let this ride. Look at this. Got him again. Got him again. Look at him. He's looking at us. What am I going to do? I'm going to keep it. Look. Boom. This is money. And you need to cut up the field. I don't know what 24 is going to do right here. I really don't. I don't know if 24 is going to block him. It doesn't look like it. And so I'm trying to get, as soon as he dives and gets a little bit closer, I'm trying to pitch before he makes contact with me. I'm really, really trying to do that. Because then I could probably score 100%. I'm pitching. I'm cutting up the field, and I'm trying to influence this guy because I trust this receiver to make this block. Yeah, I would have pitched it. 100% I would have pitched it. I would have tried to score right there. But good first down. Good first down. I'm not mad at it. Boom. And we'll watch it all the way through. This wasn't a bad play. Cut blocks. This guy's backside. Look at him. His ability going crazy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I would have pitched. 100% I would have pitched. And it's important to know that, like, for real. Because that wide receiver had a block. He had a block. This guy, he was trying to block someone, but he couldn't. Boom. Great first down. Flexbone you off. I know because the tight end super attached. He's not out wide like he is in Flexbone knees. And I believe rocket toss is the call. I love this play. He's been watching me a little bit, been watching the Flexbone ebook, but I love going from Flexbone East and audibling into rocket toss to ensure that I'm going to get great leverage for my rocket toss. So in this situation, we'll let it ride a little bit more. I'm cutting up. I'm cutting up right here. And y'all have to see this. You have to see this. We got that seal right here. We got this guy blocking right here. I'm going to need to make this safety miss either out here or in here. And so let me just get vertical. Please let me just get vertical. And I say it, look, he has to cut this up. He has to. But he tries to beat him out here, and he already has outside leverage. You have to make this block easier for your lineman. It has to happen. Flexbone you off. Nope. Audible to load option. Great play call here. Great play call. Great block by him. I think he got really lucky on this play because that block happened. This guy's keyed on you. And you have to pitch it to this guy rather fast. Platinum Option King definitely saved you. But let's let it ride and let's see what the result of this play is. Boom. Good pitch. Platinum Option King saves him. Touchdown. Boom. Now we're on the defensive side of the ball. And the number one most important thing, identify the personnel and don't get caught slipping. Boom. He comes out in quarters, I believe. Jet sweep. I don't really have anything to say about this. Next play. I got a note on this. This is so important, guys. So important. You have to be switching these routes. And the number one most important tip I can give you for switch sticking, the number one most important tip, don't look at the quarterback. Don't even look at your user. That's not important. Your user is not important at all. What's important is looking at the routes that are getting open and switching to them. You flick your right stick in whichever direction you want to switch stick. This is already covered. You have a quarter, this is a quarter flat or a seam flat, I can't remember which. But this breaks on this zig. This corner is gonna pick up this wide receiver. So there's no need for you to be over here. You could switch this and Campbell, your linebacker, is going to guard that anyway. There's no need to be right there. Switching right here and then switching right here is where you make your money at. You can either switch to this middle linebacker right here. You could switch to him. You could take away this. And you could take away this. You could switch to him, but that's not really necessary. I just need a more active user in the box and taking away as many routes as possible. Switch stick made defense so much more valuable in both games, but in College Football 25, it made it so much easier. Boom, we'll let it ride. And then this guy gets open. We have to be switch sticking that, guys. We have to. We have to. Please pinch our line. We're inviting them to run the ball. We really are. There's so many holes. You could take this gap. You could take this one if you wanted. You could take this one. He could take this one. Please, can we do a little bit better? Pinch our D line and make them go outside where we have help from our linebackers. Always set our option defense, code settings. Do you want, is the guy mobile? Is the quarterback mobile? Do you just want to look at the quarterback? Is the quarterback kind of slow? Are you okay with the quarterback trying to get loose because he's not as athletic? So we need to be setting these code settings. We need to. This guy had bad stick. If he goes this way, I think he scores, honestly. I really do. But instead, he cuts left right into us because he has money on the Navy Midshipmen. What did I say? Be ready to switch stick these underneath coverages, these underneath zones. Look at this, know your coverage. You're way over here. You have a quarter flat or a seam flat. That's gonna guard this zig. You have mirrored routes. I know this. You're gonna have double zigs right here. That purple's gonna take that way. That purple's gonna take that one. This is wide open. But that's not what this guy throws, and that's not our fault. But come on. He takes that because it's Navy and it's not like Michigan or Georgia or a linebacker who's going to guard that. He should have taken this because there's no one on him. Your user should be in the middle of the field. 100%. That throw should have never been made. And if it was gonna get made, it should have been picked. But instead, it's a first down because we didn't switch either. At least if you're there in the beginning of the play, what happens is this. If you are right here, to start the play, that's not open, and that's not open. This isn't open, and this isn't open. And so he just gets sacked. I mean, probably not, it's Navy, but he has to hold the ball. But instead, our linebacker is over here helping someone who doesn't need help. And it could have influenced the defense differently. Boom. And now we get to the point that I was making on the opening drive. We have Kent, 96 speed, and he puts him at wide receiver 1. Hopefully he learns. Hopefully he learns. We have to be using this 4 and 3 wide receiver package. We have to. We have to. Look at this. Inside veer. Got him again. Got him again. This guy is looking at him. But us, we could be getting outside, maintaining good pitch relation, and get a lot more yards. So much yardage left on the field. So much. This is deserved. This is definitely deserved. Look at this. You're getting blown up right here. Guess what? You try to do it again. It should have happened last drive. That's why I said we got lucky. We definitely got lucky on that last drive. This guy is all in our Kool-Aid. We should not be pitching that. This guy is right here in our face. That should not be a pitch that we're willing to make. It should not ever. We get the ball back and there's 24 seconds left in the half. 3 timeouts. 1st and 10. And what do? Personnel is key. Remember, who's at wide receiver 1? Kent. So we have slow people here. No offense to Navy, but all these running backs are slow. This guy is slow. Blue, slow. Blue, slow. Like, we should at least be trying to threaten this linebacker. We should be trying to threaten him and get to the edge. This is our responsibility, to influence him so that we can pitch it. That's our job. That's why I said personnel is key. But he gives with 23 seconds left. And then the next play doesn't get run. The next 2 plays take 20 seconds because he never takes his time out. This is terrible. You didn't even give yourself a chance at 3. You were so nervous to turn the ball over. We were playing not to lose, which is severely unfortunate because I think that Navy's kicker can make it from 55. We should be trying to get in field goal range, 100%. But instead, we put Kent on the street. which isn't bad in itself. But clock management will lose you 80% of games. You left points out there. Look at this. This can't happen, guys. And then he reads it. You can't tell because it's in gray. But he reads this throw with no real pressure. No one has duress on Ohio State's defensive line. So you should be able to step up and at least get a yellow to give Kent a shot. They get the ball out of half, 43 seconds. And then this guy throws a fake punt. Really helping Soup out. Really helping Soup out. Inside veer again. Yep. Really nothing to read or write home about here. This guy's blown it up all game. He's going to. He has option disruptor or inside disruptor. He's going to be blown that up all day. But look what we doing again. He's about to pitch it. Look, it's lighting up right now. It's about to light up right now. And he's about to pitch it. Ah, Soup. Soup, Soup, Soup. We don't gain hardly any yards. Finally, look what he does. I don't even think he does it on purpose. Now we have Flexbone East to the wide side of the field. You could tell it's East because he's here in between the tackle and the guard and not out here like you off. Terrible pitch relation. Terrible pitch relation. I see all those people coming outside. I'm 100% coming back in. I'm following him right away. I'm definitely trying to get in here because there's nothing out here. Not really. It's not worth it. Like, he has a great angle to take away the quarterback and the running back. I don't think it's worth it to even go out there to try to pitch it. But we got lucky. Then we get a first down. Flexbone East again. We like this. He's reading him. He's reading the wrong side, though. He doesn't know. But it doesn't matter, because if you get front side, you're going to get blocked. So I'm just reading this is why this is the best run play in college football 25. I'm reading him. For all intents and purposes, I'm reading him. This guy, please hurry up and get to next level 64. I'm trying to get out here. This guy's about to get blocked by the tight end right here. And then I have my guy right here. But in some situations, I give it or I take it with the quarterback and then I follow right behind the fullback. Because that's an easy 4 to 5 yards too. But he gives it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Inside veer again. Doesn't really matter. Yep. This is beautiful. This is just vision. And I can't tell y'all how I know to make this cut, but there's 3 cuts I could have made. 1, 2. This is iffy. I don't want to make that. I don't want to go out here. I don't want that to be an option. I want one of these two. I want to take this gap or this gap. Follow right behind this fullback and try to get some yards. That's 100% what I want. But look, instead, we make this block harder on our offensive linemen. We don't like that. And look, I want y'all to notice something. 22 is getting tired. Look at this. He's visibly just out of breath. He's using the D line. He's giving up all hope. Inside veer. We're reading the user. Thank you. He falls down. Make a miss. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we score. This is the last defensive play, guys. This is the last defensive play I have to show y'all. What did I tell y'all? Please know your defense. This guy's in a hook. You're in a hook. If you switch to him, or better yet, what I want you to do is to switch to the third. But you can't see that yet. Look, you switch this, that's not open. And what happens is, this guy's open, but he's not looking at him at all. This guy comes open. This guy's not really open because guess what? The hook has him. That's why I'm saying you're on this user. This isn't Madden 24. This isn't an old iteration of a football game. You should not be on him because now he's open. Now you're not doing your job. The point of switch sticking is to ensure that all the AI defenders can do their job. 100%. You switch to the third, you could take this away. That's taken away and that's taken away. That's not open. That's not open. That sure as heck isn't open. That's not open. This is Navy boxing Ohio State. Like, this game is over. You switch this, it's 4th and 3. I mean, does he run and convert it? Maybe, but we don't know that. If you switch to this safety and make a heck of a play, you make a 3-star play. And I say 3-star, 1-star is like you let someone else make it. 2, you make an okay play. This is a game-ending play right here. You switch stick to him, you flick your right stick up, and then you take that away. That's beautiful. There's no one open. But you have to switch to it soon. Because if you switch now, like, he could still throw that. But I guarantee you he's throwing a pick. 100% he's going to throw that pick. You just got to switch it. But instead you don't. And so he has to come from way over here to try to influence this wide receiver. And it's just not going to happen. And now we're back on 2 minutes. Don't think you're off the hook yet. I have nothing bad to say. Nothing bad to say. Good blocks. Get your yards. Run a mother over, you know? I have nothing bad to say about this play. Nothing. Good. Inside veer is the call for me. Inside veer is 100% the call for me. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, he crashes again. Look, guys. This is the time. Our reads need to be crisp. Boom, boom, boom. He's on him. He's coming in to attack him. Our reads need to be crisp. Boom, he's on him. He's on him. He's on him. This is kind of a mess up here. But him and him, oh yeah, that's money. That's money in the bank, guys. Boom, we get inside veer again. Look. We get it again. On him. On him. Look, he's getting shredded. This linebacker, I talk so much about this linebacker. Who's he looking at? He's looking at the quarterback. We need to make a good pitch. We need to make a good pitch. 3rd and inches. Boom. Inside veer again. I'm telling y'all, I'm cutting it up and just getting the first down because all I need is a field goal. But Soup makes a great play. Good. Good, good, good. This is when I start to get critical of Soup. 1, I know he didn't go on conservative, so he could have fell right there. 2, you'll see. Yep. Guess what? Who's he looking at? This guy's looking at me. I'm looking at him. Need to be getting ready to make this pitch. I need to be getting ready to make that pitch. Good. 2nd and inches is perfect. Honestly, what I'm doing is, I know I can get an inch. I know I can get an inch just by calling the right play. I'm not trying to get the first down here. Because you're in charge of the clock now. You're in field goal range. He has all his timeouts. You want to take these timeouts away from him. Good. I wouldn't have got the first down though. 100% wouldn't have. We call it inside veer again. Here's another opportunity. Here's another opportunity to just salt this game away. I'm going down, guys. You have to go down here. You have to go down here. Because in some games, someone may score. That's the line to game. Just fall. Just fall down. And the game's over. What you gonna do? Call a timeout in 2nd and inches? And then you get a first down and the game's over anyway. But you get a first down. I'm not totally mad at that. But 3 timeouts from this point on. Look at this. Look at when he hikes the ball, guys. He hikes the ball with 15 seconds left on the play clock. Make him take the timeout. Please. 15 seconds. 36 on the game clock. Use those timeouts. Make him use them. Please. But instead we score. Ultimately, Soup ends up winning. But overall, it was a decent game. But this guy should have quit in the first half. 100%. I'm proud of my man, Soup. He's getting, I almost said Snoop. I'm proud of my man, Soup. He's getting better in the option. But he's neglecting a lot of things that make it a whole lot easier. Take your profit. Open your eyes and look down the field and read the defense appropriately. If y'all love breakdowns like this, I'm going to be doing this a lot for a lot of different offenses, guys. And I'll break down your game and we'll get you better as well. Soup, GG's, Ohio State, never stood a chance against the Flexbone, man. Yo, like I said before, if y'all love stuff like this, leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell someone you love them. Happy New Year to everyone. And I'll see y'all on the next film breakdown. Warhawk out.